We're back.
We're back.
Yeah, and we're gonna answer the most burning question you all have.
The top three.
Yeah, but I think this one, the first one, is like the biggest one. Or should we wait with that to the end?
I thought about that, but I'm like, well, we're just gonna go with the number
Yeah.
one question
Hmm.
first, and we'll start from there because
Yeah.
all three of them are really good twin flame questions, and so we're gonna answer. There was a lot
Mhm.
of questions recently,
A lot of
and
them.
so we took the top three out of all
Mhm.
the questions asked, and we're
Mhm.
gonna answer those for you. And so when, obviously, the title of the live, right? When
Mhm.
will reunion happen? There's already
Mhm.
people, they're like, yeah, when will it happen?
Yeah.
Anticipation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when will twin flame reunion happen?
Was anyone able to calculate your reunion date ever?
Well, I will tell you, I did
Mm.
reach out to a few psychics,
Mm.
and they did give me some dates, but I don't think those dates were completely accurate.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
didn't work?
No,
No.
it didn't work.
No.
But that's why people keep asking this
Mm.
question, right? Is because you reached out to a psychic and maybe they gave you a date.
Mhm.
Maybe that date has come and gone. Maybe it hasn't. And but there's something in your heart that's still wondering. Well, okay, when is this thing going to happen,
Mhm.
right? And I did. This question is actually a very deep question,
Mhm.
and I did address it when some of the people that had asked, and that is reunion with your twin flame. Simply put, a reunion with your twin flame happens when you have reunion with yourself, right? And so I know when we say that, that can probably sound confusing, right? You're
Or
like,
annoying,
or
or
annoying. Yeah, it can feel like, "Ugh, that's not the answer I wanted."
yeah.
But just hear us out. We're
Mhm.
going to go a little bit deeper and tell you what we mean by that. And so, first off, you might think, but I'm already with myself, so that doesn't make any
Mhm.
sense. I had one person on TikTok, they said, so what does that mean, that I need to live alone in an apartment and be single by myself? I'm like, well, no, that's not exactly what it means. But what it does mean is when you understand that your twin flame, you're the they are your divine lover, right? They're your one true love. And in them being your one true love, they're also going to push you back into the highest version of yourself, right? And that means the you that you've probably forgotten about, right? The authentic version of you. And what I mean by that is, like, like, let's say if we're in patterns like people pleasing,
Mhm.
right? Or we don't honor our own wants or needs, or we put other people's happiness above our own. Or I don't know, like, what are some other examples here?
Well, I just wanted to add, like, sometimes I think people think like, well, I healed everything that, with my twin flame that I could,
Mm-hmm.
sort of things like that. But basically, when you look at your whole life, right? I don't know, it kind of seems a bit big, but you might have like triggers at your job, or yeah, like maybe family members with people pleasing or codependency or anything, right? Like all of these things in your life, you know, has to do with your twin flame union
Mm-hmm.
because that's you living the life and having experiences.
Right. So it really goes to, if you're not, like, no, no in itself is a boundary, right? And so if you're always saying yes to everyone, yes to everything in your life because you feel, well, I don't want to, upset people, I don't want to rock the boat, then you're not being authentic and true to yourself. And your twin flame, they sense your energy before the words come out of your mouth, before the actions that you do. Like, they know you energetically, and so they're going to mirror that back to you, they're going to reflect that back to you. And so it's a journey of coming home to yourself. And as you do that, then you find that your twin flame comes home to you too, because they're you, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, so you can't really put a timeline on it other than are you doing, the healing work that actually is, propelling you forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking the steps necessary, right? Like, And is there a choice? Because sometimes we may, well, I want to be with my twin flame, but like if you kind of like look at your life, right? If they kind of like showed up at your doorstep right this moment, are you prepared for that? Are you ready? Are you like, okay, hey, come in? Or if you feel into it a bit, do you feel a bit like, ooh, didn't do the dishes or something, right? Like, or maybe there's some feelings of like, I don't feel so good in my body right now, or like anything that comes up, right? These things are important to look at,
Mhm,
basically.
mhm.
So while we might think, because we put all of the energy, my twin flame, and they just need to come back and all that stuff, right? But if you take a moment to like center yourself, like, how do you feel? What's going on there, right? Like, what is actually, keeping you guys separated?
Mhm.
Because if you're not with your twin flame physically, there is separation, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
So essentially, you want to look at your life and look at it from the scope of what am I doing in my life, in my relationships, where I'm being genuine and authentic,
Mhm.
and I'm really doing these things because I desire to do them and they give to me, it feels good to me, versus where are you doing things in your life, in your relationships, where it's like, you're doing it for other people, right?
Mhm.
That's the first place to look. And as you get clear and you start doing things for yourself because you desire to, right? You start like really honoring your heart. And then you're going to find that your twin flame union starts to reflect that back to you. And you'll experience hints of reunion happening. You experience miracles and things like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's really just a journey of coming home to yourself. And I know that that's not the answer that everyone wants to hear, right?
Yeah,
But
you can also think about it. How long have you thought about like when will they come home? When are, can somebody, someone doing a reading for you or
mm-hmm,
something? Like, does it work? Does it actually do anything? Does it bring them closer? And what if somebody told you a date or like a time frame or in, 10 years from now or whatnot? But, does that help you? What happens in the meantime if nothing shifts in your life, basically, right?
mm.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
yeah, no,
All right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I would want to say.
I mean, yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
Mhm.
Okay, so I feel like we said a lot on that one.
Mhm.
I think we covered it pretty in depth.
Mhm.
So what are the other two questions?
Well, one is if the connection or the feelings are mutual, basically.
Oh, yeah,
Does
yeah.
my twin flame feel the same about me, or do they kind of like.
Yeah, so short
Mm,
answer, yes.
mm,
But I think that the reason that this question gets asked so much is because, like, let's say if your twin flame is blocking you or you're experiencing the runner chaser dynamic, you might look at that experience and say, well, they don't love me in the same way that I love them. But when you understand that, you know, your twin flame is probably scared because true love, you know, that happens once in a lifetime, right? That only really happens with your twin flame, because that connection is out of this world. And when you finally experience that for yourself, that's going to bring up all of your deepest insecurities. And your twin flame might run because they're scared. They're scared of experiencing true love. And maybe they feel unworthy, maybe they don't feel good enough. But yes, at the end of the day, your twin flame share they like think about it like this. If they weren't aware of the connection, they wouldn't run, they wouldn't go anywhere, right? They wouldn't be having these intense feelings, but it's the intense feelings of the connection that causes this disruption, this disturbance, right? And why they might,
mhm,
run or not tell you that they love you because they're scared and there's a fear to be moved through there.
mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, so at the core, there's always like the same feelings, but
Hmm.
it's still gonna look a bit different. Mhm,
Exactly. Yeah. And so
mhm,
you just got to, when you feel into your heart and the experiences that you've had with your twin flame, it's very obvious
mhm,
that they love you, like that, but you have to trust it.
mhm,
And, going back to what we were saying is that twin flames are perfect mirrors of one another. It's that, well, if your twin flame is fearful of true love, their greatest love with you,
Mhm.
well, what does that mean for you? It means that on some level, the whole of your union, you and your twin flame, are scared of true love. And maybe, our biggest core upset to being together was fear of abandonment, right? And
Mhm.
so because of that core wound, we essentially like pushed each other away. But once we healed that, then we came together effortlessly. And so you want to look and see how you truly feel about being with your one true love, and how, you got to be honest with yourself, right?
Mhm.
You got to be honest about your feeling. Like, yeah, it's great. Who wouldn't want that? That's why we're here, right? It's your one true love. But you also got to look at the side of you that's maybe scared, maybe feels like we did. What if my twin flame abandons me? Like, why have that great love if they might leave me? Or what if they reject me? And that can be a very painful experience. And so we can like unknowingly push it away. And so, yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot what was the question again, but I feel like we.
Well, remembering your twin flame has feelings too. You're
Exactly.
not the only one with feelings, and you lived a life, they've lived a life, so there's hurts, there's
Hmm.
things to move through there too. So
Yeah.
they're not over there just like having grand old time. If you were over there not having a grand old time, basically. So
It's
yeah.
true. Like you share the same core wounds
Mm,
and the same core upsets. It's just going to look a bit differently on both
mm,
sides. Like when I'm moving through an upset in something in my life, Adam's moving through it too, but it looks different for Adam than it does for me. Right? And so you can't judge what you see happening in your external reality. It's just knowing that you and your twin flame are moving through the same things together, right? And not
mm,
everyone walks around with their emotions, on their sleeves, so to speak, right? And so your twin flame might be over there looking like they're just having the greatest life ever, and they don't even care about me, but you don't know what's going on in their heart,
mm,
right? You can't always see that, what's going on inside someone's being. But yes, your twin flame feels the same for you. It's
mm,
just the healing journey.
yeah.
All right. What's the third question?
Well, I feel like I see a lot of this. I feel my twin flames' feelings. Do they feel my feelings too?
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yeah. So I feel my twin flames' feelings. Do they feel okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel my feelings sometimes?
Well, I feel like this one's a bit tricky, right?
Yeah.
And so I can tell. I feel like really anyone can do this.
Mm,
Like let's say if you walk into a room and there's I don't know, like some tension in
mhm,
the room.
mhm,
Like you can feel that. You
mhm,
feel that in your being, like twin flame or not. You can feel that energy. And
mhm.
every single one of us have, intuitive abilities. And so I guess where I'm getting with that is like when you're moving through something and I'm peaceful. I'm like, there's nothing. I can feel it,
Oh yeah.
but it's not my feeling. Like
Mhm, mhm,
I feel good, I feel peaceful, but I also feel that the other half of me, so to speak,
mhm.
is moving through something, right? Would you say that's how it feels on your side too when
Oh
I'm moving
yeah.
through something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this one comes with a little bit of like
That's why I said it's a tricky
it
question,
is
right?
because I feel like it's easy to maybe overlook your own feelings if you're just kind of like concerned about, oh, my twin flame is feeling this, oh, this is going on, like there's some like anxiety coming up, and oh, that's my twin flame. um there can be some avoidance in that. You might not be looking at your own feelings basically. So
Well, yeah, but what I wanted to say before you said that though
sure.
was that, you know, I was like describing the key differences,
Yeah.
right? And so
Mm-hmm.
bringing it into the example of when you walk into a room and you feel
Mm-hmm.
good, but then you can feel the energy of the room,
Mm-hmm.
right? And going to the other side of the coin is like, let's say if you're like, I feel so sad. Oh, that must be my twin flame. Or I feel so angry.
Mm-hmm.
That must be my twin flame. any like intense feelings of
Yeah.
like that, that's your feeling.
Ooh, so triggering.
Well, I mean, it can be, right?
Yeah,
But
but yeah.
yeah, like a feeling like that where you're
Mhm.
like, ooh, that like that's your feeling.
Yeah.
That's not your twin flames feeling, that's your
No,
feeling. But I do hear
exactly.
this a lot where people are like, oh, my twin flame must be so upset right now.
Yeah,
Right? But it's acknowledging that that's yours.
exactly, right?
Hmm.
So, yeah, it is, and then you can move through it, which is, helpful for your union too, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because to know that it's your feeling is it's empowering
Hmm.
because you can take responsibility for it.
Hmm.
And do we have some questions?
We have a comment, but somehow there's
Oh, we
something
can't
covering,
see
so I'm gonna
it.
open it on
Yeah,
my
the
phone.
live
So
is a bit okay. We'll pull it up
there's
on the
some
phone.
weird.
If you can't see it, I can try to see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, my twin flame is in fear. I believe it's because of our past. I left him because I was in fear to love. I was fear to love back then. I got pregnant and lost very early in the pregnancy. He ran away and found a karmic partner. They had a daughter last year. He kept it a secret, and I took my energy back. After he kept reaching out behind his partner's back, saying he loves me and misses me, I must say I'm in a whole different place now. I feel his void very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So use the mirror exercise. Good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, she's
Yeah, so I mean that is a good example. There's kind of like something going on in the union, right? So you'll feel that basically. But it's yeah, so it's good that you're using the mirror exercise because we can always find that part within ourselves too, right? If something's
mm-hmm.
going on in the union basically.
Right.
Just, looking at it.
Exactly.
So even, if you feel like your twin flame is upset or have something going on, yeah, look at it. You're
Mm-hmm.
helping, your union there. Not that it's your responsibility or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just, hey, what's this? What's going on here? There's
Right.
maybe investigate a bit deeper there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, thank you for sharing, Cecil. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's good. So does it feel like we covered that question fully? Like, is it my twin flames feeling versus my feeling? I feel like we pretty much said, like, with the description.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like there's no need to get so hung up on it, I
Mm-hmm.
feel, because I like, oh, there's the feeling, but it's just like, okay, you can, acknowledge it and see like
Right.
what's coming up for me here. Like that's, I think is the best you can do either way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Hmm.
Okay. So any other thoughts or wisdom? Like
I
thoughts
think
or
this
wisdom?
is
Yeah.
good. So, don't just wait around for your twin flame to, kind of like come around or for a reunion to happen. You can proactively go about it. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to know more about that or want our help, you just reach out and we'll be
Yep.
there.
Exactly.
All right.
And if you have more questions, feel free to put them
Put
under
them
the
in.
video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We'll see you in the next Going Live.
Bye.